There's a word we say every day without thinking about it, and it's hiding something. It's o'clock. When we tell time, we say 6 o'clock, 10 o'clock. But what does the O mean? It means of the clock. Of the clock. 6 of the clock. Which raises a question. As opposed to what? For most of human history, there were no clocks. Time came from the sky. The sun moved, shadows moved, and that's how you knew what time it was. In medieval Europe, the best timekeeper in town was a bell. Monasteries rang them throughout the day. Whole towns ran on those sounds. You didn't read the time, you heard it. The hours themselves weren't even fixed. Daylight got sliced into 12 parts, no matter the season. A summer hour was long. A winter hour was short. Nobody minded. The sun was in charge. Then, around the year 1300, something new appeared in the towers of Europe. The mechanical clock. Iron gears, falling weights, ticking at one relentless pace. This machine did something no sundial could. It ignored the sun completely. 60 minutes in January. 60 minutes in July. Every hour exactly the same, which meant a town suddenly had two kinds of time, and they didn't agree. The sundial said one thing, the machine on the tower said another. So when you arranged to meet someone, you had to say which time you meant. English speakers picked a phrase for it, not just 6. 6 of the clock. 6 by the machine. The Oxford English Dictionary finds it in writing by 1384. It wasn't decoration. It was an answer to a question we've forgotten anyone asked. Whose time are you using? But there's a twist inside the word clock itself. Before the 1300s, English didn't even have that word. It came from the medieval Latin, clocca. And clocca doesn't mean timekeeping device. It means bell. The first mechanical clocks had no dial, no hands, no face, nothing to look at. They did one thing, strike a bell, so the whole town could hear the hour. The famous clock at Salisbury Cathedral, around 1386, is exactly that, a cage of iron that tells you nothing until it rings. So follow the chain. 6 o'clock means 6 of the clock. And clock means bell. Every time you glance at your phone and say, it's 6 o'clock, you're really saying it's 6 of the bell, on a device that has never once been near a bell tower. Once clocks were everywhere, the phrase became pointless. Everything was according to the clock. By every rule of language, o'clock should have died. Instead, it fossilized, like a fly in amber. Same as jack-o'-lantern, which is Jack of the Lantern, but that's a mystery for another day. The words got welded shut before anyone could pry them apart. It even found new work. Bogey, 9 o'clock. Pilots turned the clock face into a compass. So here's the takeaway. A clock is a 600-year-old peace treaty between the sun and a machine. From the moment humanity had two kinds of time, and had to declare out loud which one it trusted. The machine won. The word stayed. And you quoted the Middle Ages today without even knowing it. Got a question you've always wondered about but never knew who to ask? Leave it in the comments. It could be the next Enigma.